Money answering the questions.
Number 1. Who is the last person you borrowed money from?
Well, the last person I borrowed money from was my ex-boyfriend.
Number 2. How do you earn money?
Well, I actually work as a teacher to earn money.
Number 3. How do you get a loan?
Well, to get a loan, you need to go to the bank, and sometimes they ask you to bring some documents. Of course, you bring your passport, and sometimes you need to bring some documents which can prove your income.
Number 4. What would you do if you won the lottery?
Oh, if I won the lottery, I would go to India, definitely, and enjoy life there. I would move to India and immigrate. Yeah.
Number 5. What is the easiest way to receive interest?
Well, the easiest way to receive interest is to put your money on your bank account and start saving up. Some banks offer you good interest. I don't know, some people use Sberbank or other banks.
Number 6. Do you think you will make a fortune in this lifetime? Why or why not?
Well, I hope. Sometimes I hope. I'm really an optimistic person, and sometimes I hope to make a fortune during my lifetime, but I'm not so sure.
Number 7. How much do you tip waiters?
Well, I usually leave 100 rubles, no matter what restaurant I am in.
Number 8. What is the most expensive thing you spent money on?
The most expensive thing I spent money on was a bag. It cost around 40,000 rubles.
Number 9. What is the last thing you wasted money on?
Well, the last thing I wasted money on was stupid course, bilingual trip. It was really stupid. The teacher spoke Russian, and it didn't give me the opportunity to improve my English, to improve my professional skills.
Number 10. Why do people gamble if they lose money sometimes?
Well, some people gamble as maybe they are adventurous people, maybe they like taking risks.
Number 11. Why is it nice to donate money?
Well, it is nice to donate money as, life is not only about receiving and getting something, it's also about giving something as well. And the more you give, the more you receive. Actually, I strongly believe that this is the law of the universe. This is how this life works.
Number 12. Where would you like to make a donation?
Well, sometimes I make donations. I prefer some charity which is run by some of the people I know, like a donation for homeless people or donation for children in an orphanage house.
Number 13. Where do you go to withdraw money?
Well, to withdraw money, I just go to some cash machine, the nearest cash point, or sometimes I go to the bank if I had forgotten my card and I just take my passport, and that's how I withdraw money.
Number 14. How often do you take out money?
Well, I take out money every week.
Number 15. When is the best time to cash out stocks?
Well, actually, I know nothing about stocks. That's why I don't know when it is the best time to cash out stocks.
Number 16. How often do you deposit money into your bank account?
Well, I deposit money in my bank account from time to time.
Number 17. Why do your parents tell you to save up money?
Actually, my parents don't tell me to save up money. They they have their own life and they are not so interested in my savings.
Number 18. Why should you keep money for a rainy day?
Well, some people keep money for a rainy day as they think that some unpredictable things might happen to them, and like getting into a hospital, losing a job, and that's why they prefer to have some savings in order to feel comfortable and safe. But I don't do it.
Number 19. Where is the best place to stash money?
Some people believe that the best place to stash money is like under your pillow.
Number 20. What are some reasons that businesses go belly up?
Well, some businesses go belly up as sometimes the entrepreneurs who start them, they don't have a proper business plan, they don't have enough experience, and they just want to try themselves out, and that's how they end up.
Number 21. Do you know anyone that has gone bankrupt?
Well, I've gone bankrupt twice.
Number 22. Why are college students usually broke?
Some college students are broke as their parents think that they can live on their own when they turn 18 and they should provide for themselves.
Number 23. Why do some people live on a shoestring?
Some people live on a shoestring as they go through some hardship in life, I suppose.
Number 24. Do you think making ends meet is a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, I definitely think that making ends meet is a bad thing. I've been through it and it is hard.
Number 25. Why are college students often in debt?
Well, I don't know actually why are some college students often in debt, as I've never met such people. Because when you are at college, you should think about your studies and maybe about some relationship, but not about getting into debt.
Number 26. When is the last time you owed money to somebody?
Well, it was last week. I owed money to my friend as tax inspection fined me, and actually I still don't know why. They told me that it was some kind of mistake, but they still haven't unblocked my bank account, so I didn't have access to my bank account. That's why I just asked my friend to lend me some money.
Number 27. What is the reason someone might be strapped for cash?
Well, someone might be strapped for cash for such reason when your bank account is blocked or you don't have the access to it.
Number 28. Why don't you think it's enjoyable to live on a tight budget?
Well, it is not enjoyable, of course, to live on a tight budget, as sometimes your kids want something, they ask you to buy something and you realize that you can't afford it and you feel like you are a bad parent. So it is definitely not a pleasant thing.
Number 29. When was the time you ran out of money?
Well, I run out of money from time to time as I'm a single mother.
Number 30. How much money would a bank need to lend for a small restaurant business?
Well, actually, I can't even imagine how much money you need to start a small restaurant business, and what kind of loan should you take from a bank.
Number 31. Who do you know that has inherited money?
My friend has inherited money, and actually she inherited a flat as well from her grandpa.
Number 32. Do you think it is a good idea to take a bribe? Why or why not?
Well, I think that in Russia a lot of people think that it is a good idea to take a bribe, but actually I don't support such thing, and I think that it is illegal. Of course, it is illegal and dangerous, and sometimes such people end up in prison. Sometimes no. Sometimes they are quite lucky, they have a lot of property and they are rich. So actually I think that a lot of Russian people who work in government, they usually do it.